was talk of a new birth control pill that would eliminate monthly menstruation, and it was right when there was going to be a meeting for the Society for Menstrual Cycle Research, and everyone always tries to make sure that their research projects line up with that conference. So I pulled together 3 students, and we just decided to do sort of a descriptive exploratory study on women's knowledge about that birth control pill and their attitudes toward that idea of eliminating monthly periods. And then of course tying in other measures that have to do with objectification and body shame. Because that's been one of the core threads in my work, is really to look at the impact of overall shame about the body on these very creaturely bodily functions, to see if we can sort of find a connection there.
Yeah.
And it was a great experience. The students loved the research. I was able to take them with me to the Society for Menstrual Cycle Research conference, where we were able to present the work, and it just led to lots of other opportunities to pursue the position statements on that idea, which got a lot of press attention and led to these documentaries and interviews with the press. It just sort of took off in a really unexpected way. And that's when I got really involved in a leadership capacity with the Society for Menstrual Cycle Research. Got appointed to the board and helped to author these position statements on menstrual suppression.
And what can you tell us about the substance of those position statements? What were you trying to convey with them?
Really trying to sound the alarm about people just jumping on board to attempt to use those pills, because we didn't feel like there was enough data to show that they were safe. We were concerned that they were being marketed by portraying this idea that nobody wants to menstruate, so why are we still doing this? Trying to get people to weigh the pros and cons with the information that we did have. Really just sort of cautionary.
And what were women telling you about their attitudes towards menstrual suppression as you're doing this work?
My study was done before all the press started to cover the option, so people didn't know about it. Only a small number of women knew that you could eliminate your withdrawal bleeding, but they were all very curious about it. But they listed plenty of concerns that they had about it, which I would consider are some of the costs or risks that they were identifying. But then right after seasonal was approved, other researchers were finding lots of support, lots of people attempting the pill, and so my stuff came out right before
right at that
it became popular.